First is, I made a big mistake. The last presser, I said good evening. What is good afternoon still?
I think afternoon is
Good afternoon, members of the media. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the football club. Congratulations to the football players. Congratulations to the technical team and everyone involved. These type of victories are not moments where you have to lose. You still have to stay very, very focused. They're very dangerous, so you have to stay focused. It's 2 more games in the group stages, and a very long way in the Champions League still to go.
Please go ahead, Just please identify yourself beforehand.
Yeah. Sure, Karabo.
Coach, when you look at Tamba's how he played football, I mean, graceful on the ball, gorgeous as well. He just caresses the ball that he just wants to.
It's the words.
Oh, no, and but in your words, properly, Coach, what exactly goes through your mind, to be quite honest?
I'm the biggest thief. I steal so many ideas. Allow me to steal your words. Gorgeous. Beautiful, but I always say this about the entire team. It's never individuals. It's a collective, and Temba happens to be part of a very, very good group of honest football players. And when they make mistakes, it's because they are honest. They make honest mistakes, and so congratulations to the entire team, and very, very proud of the team collective effort.
I think there was a question in the far post there.
Thanks, Jermaine.
Mm-hmm.
Tsapo from ENC. Coach, congrats on the win.
Sure, Tsapo.
I mean, looking at the first half, almost unplayable Sundowns. Yes, that one goal considered. Second half, touch and go, but you came back strong. What does it, moving forward, the strength of the Sundowns team, particularly in this CAF Champions League this season? Do you think probably you can go all the way? Yes, they like to say in the group stages is different versus in the knockout stage, but looking at how you've played, the 4 games that you've played. Yes.
Yeah, a very wise man said, in bad moments stay very calm, in good moments stay even calmer. Very good football players. The game belongs to the players. They deserve all the praise today. But I will be the first to quickly remind them that it's still a very long way to go, and one swallow doesn't make a summer. And this result doesn't deliver any trophy. And we are business-minded people, and we want to win trophies. We are here to win trophies. That's what happens in big clubs. And we are judged by that, So congratulations to them, and I'm very, very proud of the football players. I say this every time, in defeat, in victories, in draws. In Stellenbosch, I was proud of the players. Today, I'm even extra proud of the players. And so congratulations to the team for a very big result.
I think Kamo, it was you next.
Koller from Soccer.
Sure,
First of all, congratulations on the emphatic win.
Thank you, sir.
Just to nitpick, you guys conceded 2 goals in the game. The first one specifically, Modiba lost the ball. I wanted to find out: are you going to persist with Modiba in that inverted position the way you have been, even if that may be the result at times?
My fault, always my fault. The mistakes, you've got to blame me. Rewind a little bit. Go to Cotton Spore. Assist. It's because Zayda is inside there. And so when in the good moments, appreciate it. In the bad moments, take it also. And it's because I want an inverted fullback. I want an extra layer in build-up. And sometimes when it works, like for the 5th goal, because people commit an extra number to that extra layer, when it happens, no one looks at it. So when it doesn't happen and something happens from it, it's my fault because it's me that says that. So we'll continue playing the way we play. It's worked the entire season, and when there are mistakes, for sure, I will be the first to put up my hand. I don't hide. I don't hide. So, yeah, definitely 100% I will persist.
Mamelodi, just behind you for a moment, please.
Sure, Muskeba.
Coach, Mamelodi Mokwena, I mean, in the last season, he spoke about how he had to go work harder because he could see that he was a bit below the required standards here at the club. When a player has got that kind of, self-introspection and sees outside of what you guys say and says that I have to go work hard and come up with this kind of performances, how does it make you feel? And then maybe the goal as well, because it hasn't come in quite some time. Jamin is going to kill me here, but Plea, our coach, with performances like this as well, under the new coach, with conversations before this that he should maybe come home, Sundowns could be a home for him. Do you think playing like this, he should be considering coming back here?
That question took me. I said before the game, and I'll say it again. I really reserve comment on Percy. Knows what I think. Percy knows exactly what I think. Before the end of the game, I whispered it. After the game, at the end, he waited in the tunnel. He's an incredible human being. You must see when Percy is in South Africa. He comes to my house. He loves caps and things. The first thing he does is takes his cap off. I'm talking about Bafana International. I'm talking about a player. He's played Champions League, played English Premier League, and the first sign is respect. And good football players have this thing of being good human beings. But I don't want to speak too much about Percy because one, he's not a Sundowns player, and two, I'm very biased. And so whatever I say will come out across a little bit on the other side. So I focus a lot on my players because very proud of them and very grateful for the opportunity and the blessing to be their coach. And you speak about Debza, but I can speak about Shishia, I can speak about Modiba, I can speak about Ronwen, I can speak every single one of them possesses this honesty about them, and this is a very is a group that I'm very privileged to say that I'm their coach. No, super is something we've been encouraging since the World Cup. If you looked, the central midfielders in the World Cups have been shooting from range, so we've been trying to encourage him to do that. You've seen it. It's a quality he possesses. You've seen it at SuperSport. You've seen it for Bafana before, so it's not what we can't teach him that. He has the quality for that, and we just keep encouraging him to have the confidence to demonstrate his qualities.
Classic, please go ahead before we cross to the other floor.
Coach, honestly, anything is possible in the game of football. And
Yeah.
you can beat Ahly, but how do you beat Ahly like this? You beat them so well. Did you picture this? Did you believe that something like this can happen?
Well, it's happened before. Sundowns have done it before, so we haven't done anything miraculous and anything out of the ordinary. But as I say, congratulations. Is the quality of the football players makes it possible. When you've got good football players, any result is possible because you've got good football players. And the game belongs to them, and extremely proud of them.
Please go ahead.
Sure, Lawrence.
In the pre-match, you spoke about inexperience, about how many appearances your players have compared to Ahly. But don't you think it's like a double-edged sword in terms of teams that's been there, done that, don't quite have that same level of motivation and that hunger to win a trophy? So do you think that inexperience that you speak of at Sundowns is perhaps playing in your favour this season, that they're hungry to win this title, and kind of what they showed out there, because that was just pure hunger to win the game and win it convincingly?
Football has got these conundrums, and you can never really tell. same talk. Let's escalate it a little bit higher. In the Champions League in Europe, who's always there is Real Madrid, because that experience of knowing that even when they've got an aggregate disadvantage over the first leg, anytime they take it to the Santiago Bernabeu, they've got the experience to be able to know that they're in the situation where they can overturn the result. And but yeah, so as I said, congratulations to the football club, and a big congratulations to the Yellow Nation, the supporters, because today they showed what is needed from them in the Champions League. They need, as I said, they need to be the 12th, the 13th man. They need to sing, they need to bring the drum, they need to make the atmosphere hostile and uncomfortable for the opposition, and that's what they did. And I think that is what helped us even in the second half, when in very difficult conditions. It's not easy. It's a very good side, guys. Do not forget. This is Ahly that we are talking about. It's a team that last season was finished third on the Club World Cup. This season just narrowly, in fact, because of the last couple of minutes, narrowly lost to Real Madrid. And was participating at the Club World Cup. So don't forget that, don't forget that today we beat a very, very good side. What are the reasons for that? I'm not sure we can go 100% into the experience or no, but give this group a fair chance. Give them a fair chance. Most of them really are playing their first real Champions League, and so give them a fair chance to compete and to fight for it. And it's not easy. We are in the last 3 competitions until the end of the season. We've got a lot of traveling in between. Now we have to face a very motivated Royal AM side with a new coach in John Maduka. If I'm not mistaken, unbeaten since he's arrived. And so I've really got a lot of work, because it comes on Tuesday. So today I watch and get the clips from this game. There's quite a few things I didn't like and I'm very disappointed in, but I'll speak to the players about that. And then we watch the clips, we recover the team, they rest and they get the work, and then we start preparing for Royal AM. It's tough, and everyone is going to be thinking, a Royal AM, easy win. Well, it's not easy, guys. It's very difficult for this group, very difficult. And then we've got to travel. After that, we have immediately the next day we are off to another very hostile environment with heat, and we have to put 90 minutes into the legs, and that's not going to be easy, because now the expectations have been raised, but pressure is a privilege too. But easy does it, one game at a time. And we have to just maintain the consistency in the performances.
Coach,
sure,
on Thursday, I asked you, playing against these teams, finding a way to win and making a way to win. In perspective of the result today, do you think you can answer that question today? That did you find the way, or did you make the way?
I actually went on Google and I searched for that interview. I wasn't fortunate enough to find it, so I'm going to ask you to send it to me. Yeah, I should have actually. It's one of the biggest weaknesses of human beings is we try to find the way. When you're driving and you get you've got easy technology to go to Waze or Google Maps, but you try to find until you are lost, and then you try to ask. So it's also I'm fallible to being and sometimes being human, and that's like my players all the time. But yeah, no, I don't know. I really don't know how to answer your question. It's such a difficult, because I think there's a very thin line. And I think at the end the line is actually a big contribution to the one side of the line is actually the quality of the players. And quality players make things happen that maybe you can't find. I don't know if it makes sense. the quality makes you find it. The quality, even though there isn't, and you have to then at the end of the day make it. It doesn't exist, so no, even Waze and Google Maps cannot find it, but the quality makes it.
Please go ahead.
Albania from Sakaladuma. Coach, congratulations on the win over here.
Oh, sorry. Distracted by the door.
No problem. Coach, before the game, we see one side of the pitch being wet quite a lot. And we see Alenda's goal skids off the surface, goes in. It sounds like a stupid question. Why wet one side of the pitch only? Then Coach Marcel Koller was here, says he hopes that Sundowns will play the next 2 games fairly, as you should. Now that you've more or less qualified for the quarterfinal stage, does the situation change for you? Because potentially their situation is partially in your hands or at your feet rather.
Sure. We are honest. Believe me, we are honest. We will do the best that we can. We want to win football matches, and it's important that we continue to win football matches. And if my colleague thinks we will not, he can 100% be guaranteed that we will give everything to win the next couple of matches. Every single match we try to win, we play to win, we work to win every single day. So we will play even more fairly. If he really has any doubts, he can be 100% guaranteed.
Lilian, please go ahead before we come to Temba.
The wet pitch, sorry.
The wet pitch, I don't know. I'm not aware of it. No, I'm honest. I would have told you. I'm not aware of it. Malfunction.
Please go ahead.
Coach, so firstly, congratulations.
Congratulations, thank you.
And also qualifying for the quarterfinals.
Mathematically,
Ahly, head to head, you've taken them out. Yeah.
Commiserations.
Yes. Looking back at the last few campaigns, does it matter where you finish? And then I'm also looking at the field. Wydad at the top, Raja at the top, Esperance at the top. Doesn't matter where you finish, looking at the experience, especially from the last 2 campaigns, and I'm looking this in relation to the last 2 matches.
It's very tricky because sometimes you want to take destiny into your own hands, but God then decides to say to you can't be in control of everything. So very tricky. The first goal I maintained even from day one. I said first goal is to get to 10 points. Now we tick that box. And then we have to now work out a way to say, because we want to finish number 1 in everything that we do. We want to win everything. We want to win the training session. We want to win recovery sessions. We want to win the next pass. We want to win the duels. We want to win everything. And so we want to win the group. And now we have to assess the group, assess what it means for us if we finish first, what it means for us if we finish second. Fortunately, we have a team behind the scenes in terms of top management and people working at this level with the advanced team and all of this who've been there, who can now start planning in advance what it takes, and we will keep working. But as I said, step by step. Now, for me, next one and biggest stress now is Royal AM. It's tough. The league is important for us. The league is very important for us, very, very important, because that's what helps us to qualify and compete in the Champions League next season. And so we have to mathematically make sure that we are in a position where we qualify for the Champions League, and we have to win against Real AM now. So that's my biggest concern at the moment is putting in. And that's going to be difficult because that happens 1, 2, 3, 48, 72 hours from now. Tough.
And they've just beaten Arrows 3-1.
They have. Oof.
Timber, over to you as you start wrapping up.
Yes, Joseph M. Source. Coach, I just need to find out something. Tactically, knowing that you have drawn 2-2 away, coming here at home, what was your plan in terms of the personnel that you filled at and the outcome that you were looking for? Yes, it was a win. Was this a bonus for you that you put 5 past them, or what was the whole plan coming into this? Because anything could have gone wrong probably before even the match starts.
Yeah. No, well, the plan was executed by the players on the pitch, and so the plan is always to try to win the football matches, and we did the best that we could, and I'm very proud of the players. In football you can't win them all. That was demonstrated against Stellenbosch. We were all gloom and glum, well, you can't win them all in football. Can't win them all. And we know that. We learn our lessons every single day about that. We do corrections every single day. We are very invested. We work very, very hard. And that's one thing that we will continue to do.
Coach Rulani Mokwena, thank you so much for
Thank you, guys. Drive safe. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, you